right, we're going to break down Canva as best as we can. This is an open Zoom, so please, if you have tips, tricks that you see or that you know about, shout them out. We're all learning together. Canva is something that recently became the biggest thing to happen to network marketers, and we are so excited about it because it literally takes the making of the stress of graphics and the comparison of my graphic's not as good as her graphic, and my graphic is kind of ghetto looking and hers is so bougie, but I'm not like that. I don't really care. You know what I mean? So we want to take the simplicity and bring it to you and show you what we use as your leaders and what you should be using and what you should be teaching your people to use, because it's so simple and it's so fun. And you can literally make birthday invitations on it. You can make t-shirt designs on it. You can make postcards or brochures. You could have a Plexus event and literally print everything that you need, whether it is this size or this size. It could be the exact same image on each size. You can make cards for people. You can make baby shower invites. You can make an IPA sheet, literally anything. And I'm going to show you guys. Okay. We're going to show you guys. So without further ado, let me see how to share this to Canva. All right, can we see this okay? Just say, yes, I can. All right, cool. So let me get, all right, so put in the chat something that we want to create. It could be a shout out graphic. It could be a welcome graphic. It could be, I want to host an event for my team. I want to just give me some things that we could be making that you might need help with. Shout outs. Perfect. All right. So, oopsie, I'm typing in the chat. Added friends. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to go over here and we're going to put in literally what we're thinking. Shout out. Okay. So why is this the only thing coming up? One thing. Okay, here we go. All right. All results are recently used. So we're just going to kind of scroll what catches our eye. We usually have a picture in our shout outs, right? So we kind of want something similar to what we've been doing. Usually we do provide the shout out graphics, but let's just for the sake of it. Actually, does someone want to share our shout out graphic in the chat and I can use that to add a picture to it? What, can I do that? Is that too much work? Let me see.
If you give me a second.
Okay, I'll give you a second.
Okay. Because I am on my computer. So let me send it to my computer really quick.
Okay. So let's do something while we wait. Let's do, I want to shout out someone for being new here. Let's see. There we go. Let's just use this one because it's fancy and it's bougie. All right, let me move you guys over. So if I want to replace this picture, I'm doing this on my computer, so bear with me, you guys, okay? But if I want to replace this picture, oh my goodness, I might have a hard time on here, you guys. This is not how I normally do things.
Just click the three dots. You see right above it. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Or, I mean, I'm on my computer too, if you need, well, I guess that you're on yours. Never mind.
Canva is so different on the computer than it is the phone.
Hold on. We're just going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay. Where's my face? Oh, there I am, right in the middle. Can you guys see my phone if I hold it up? Yes, you can. Okay. I can see it. So I'm going to do a quickie thingy on here because I just want to show you guys some of the basics. Okay. And I like using my phone better because this is what we work from, right? So right here, I'm going to type in what we were doing before. Oh, and I can actually use our shout out because I'm on my phone now. So
I got it. I'm sending it to you right this second if you don't have it.
Okay. So if I want to use the image that Tara is now sending to me, okay, I'm going to save it to my phone. Obviously to photos, but maybe not obvious. You could be sending this to a brand new person. Okay. So I'm going to save the graphic to my photos. Okay. We're going to open up Canva and down here at the bottom, you're going to see a plus sign. Okay. Little plus sign, purple plus sign. So you're going to do, I want to start a new project. Okay. And you could do a custom size, or you could do a Facebook post. Like I was saying, you guys can do any size document or card or anything. For the sake of this, we're going to do a Facebook post. Okay. It's blank. So it's going to ask me, what do I want to do with this blank piece of Canva? Okay. It's just like a blank canvas, you know, like when you have a canvas and you're artsy canvas. Okay. Canva. So it's asking me what I want to do. So I want to upload my own photos. I'm going to go down here to uploads. We have templates, elements, camera roll, and uploads. Okay. So I'm going to go to my uploads and I'm going to upload media from my photo library. And I pick the graphic that I want. Look at all your beautiful faces. Okay, so it's gonna come up here as loading, and this is the image I'm gonna use. Okay, so it's gonna pop right up on my screen. It looks a little small, so I'm just going to increase the size with my fingers. Okay, I don't know why it's not fitting. How do I make it fit to the image?
So when you do a blank one, it won't fit right away. But if you go and pick a very generic template and it has a picture on it, if you select the picture and replace the picture, it'll fit to it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to like social media up here at the top from the home screen, and it's gonna give us suggested posts. Okay. So we have Instagram posts, we have Facebook posts, we have story templates that we can make. Okay, super cool. If you're new to stories, okay. The stories I've used, WhatsApp statuses. I don't know if you use that app. Facebook cover photos, if you want to like put your own quote on something, but you want it to look bougie. Reels, like if you want to make a cover photo for your reels, this is the template you would use. Okay, so let's go back. So we're gonna use just any.
Yeah, you can literally.
Okay.
I try to pick the most generic that doesn't have anything really on it.
Okay, so if we don't want these words, you guys can just use the trash and get rid of these. I like that middle font, so I'm going to leave it because I'm going to use that to write the person's name. Okay, so we're going to click on the whole photo to make sure it's highlighted in purple. And then we're going to click down here. It says replace, so we can replace that image. Okay, and we already downloaded it, so it's over here in images. Oops, just kidding. It's under uploads. And it's right here. Okay. So now it is behind everything. So if we don't want things over it, we're just going to click on them and delete them. Okay. This square, we don't want the square, but if we did, it would be there, right? Okay. So it's good now. I can edit this to have their name up there, and I have that cute font. And then I can add a photo by clicking the plus sign. So let's use.
Well, first, Jess,
What?
make sure you go to elements and put the circle photo frame.
Oh, so I don't have to crop it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm learning with you guys. This is great. So the plus sign, and you go to elements. Tara, walk me through it.
Scroll down until you see that right there that says frames, and it's a circle. And then you're gonna place that over and put it down or size it to so you can see a little bit of the pink background.
Okay.
And then you're gonna add your photo.
You're gonna replace or you're gonna add?
No, you're gonna add. And then go to uploads or photos and choose the one that you want.
Okay.
And then you're gonna drag it to the circle. And then if you double click that picture,
okay,
then you can crop it down so it crops the titties.
Okay, so did that seem complicated to you guys? Because we're gonna do it a couple times so that we get the hang of it, because I'm learning just as well, you guys. Okay, so if we want to change the font, down here it has edit, so we can take that away and we can write her name. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, so yes, that's a great name. So that's a shout out graphic. Okay, so that's not something I normally make on Canva, but I'm learning too. But let me do like, what's one we also do? Like
Do one like for an event or something.
like an
Like
event.
you want to make, yeah.
Okay, so if I was to host a barbecue, okay, or a team dinner, or I want to go host a park play day or anything, okay, I'm going to type up here party. Like that's just what I type. I don't know what you guys type, but I like things that are exciting and fun and bubbly, blah, blah, blah. But it could be like event or coffee date or whatever. You could get more specific. I type in party because it gives me party invitation styles. Okay, and it gives you, so you could like have a Halloween party, make it bougie. Do you guys see how bougie these are? Like I freaking love Canva. And it's like, if you had a son and you wanted to do a Superman theme, you could literally search Superman invitation.
Yes.
Okay, you could go to Google and save a picture of Superman and bring him to the invitation. Okay, and we'll talk about removing backgrounds and stuff in just a minute because that's super awesome. Okay, so we're just gonna pick like, we're gonna have like, you know, month-end party. Okay. Do we like this? Yeah, it's great. Night graduation party, but I want it to say what I want it to say. So I click edit, right? Night graduation. Well, it only highlighted party. Okay, but I want to edit the graduation part. So I just click up here. I just move my finger around until it clicks the words I want it to. Okay. It's just a matter of messing with it. Okay. Month, I'm going to have this say end because above it, I'm going to have it say month. Okay. I'm just messing with it, just moving. Sometimes you don't even have to click edit. If you just click on it, it will just start bringing up your keyboard so you can just type. Okay. So month end party. If I want to edit the date, I just continue to click edit and I move things around. Okay. So let's say I want to add like a picture of myself, like, cause I'm hosting this party, right? We'll do Tara. Tara's hosting the party, but this is like her background's on it, right? You can see what's behind her. So we're going to click her photo and there's this thing called effects and you're going to click on that and you're going to do BG remover, background remover. This is going to take away everything behind Tara so we can just see her beautiful face. We're going to shrink it down. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Sometimes you have to click around a little bit to find what you're doing. Okay. But we're just going to move over. There we go. Okay. If I want this to be like behind the writing, okay, it is behind the writing, but if maybe I want it to be in front of the writing, I can go over here to position and bring it forward. Okay. So now it's in front of the writing. If I don't want it in front and I want it behind, I can do it behind the writing. Okay. I can also move it all the way to the top. Okay. Or to the bottom if I want it and I don't want to do it with my fingers. Okay. It just kind of like plays with the position of things. Let's see. What else? What else can you guys think of? If you guys want to add like a name or something and you want to like be able to type over like a swash of silver or swash of gold or like a swash of green, okay? And maybe it's like a lot of like trees or something you can't really read, right? So you have trees in the background, but then you put your little paint splash over it, okay? So that would be under elements, right? Yeah. And maybe just like paint stroke. Okay. It's going to come up with these little like swooshies, little paint strokes that you can put in front of things so you can type over it. Okay. That wasn't helpful. Okay. So like, let's say I wanted to add something to this and I don't want that loud background behind it. Okay. So that's now there. And then I would do add to add text over it. Or if I wanted to keep the same font, I could do a duplicate. I can duplicate this font, bring it up, size it down, and then change what it says. Okay. What else, you guys? Tara, Caitlin, you guys use this. What else is cool?
So what I think is really cool is I'm on it on my phone right now. I'm trying to figure out how to like describe something to you. So let me go to like recent design. So like if I want to change like the font or the color of this the words, it's already got like the color palette, like you can save color palettes, but it'll take like the photo color palette, and so you're like kind of staying on the same grid of color, which I think is really cool. So if you scroll down more and you're staying in line with that, if that makes sense.
You love that feature.
That was cool. Yeah.
Makes it very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, it's really just taking your time and messing with it. And I highly recommend investing in Pro.
Yes. And I think that like, I'm pretty sure that I don't know who or what, how we found Canva, but it was from somebody, else in Plexus. And I remember I looked at it and was like, oh my Lanta. I don't like this. I like word swag way better. This is way better. This, you might take a little bit of time to mess around with it, but it saves you so much time, and it is literally has every picture, every, like, it's amazing.
Especially if you're trying to niche down right now. Okay. So Ali, I'm looking at you. Caitlin, you're revamping. I'm revamping. Tara's revamping. Like, we're all trying to like get this niche thing down. Okay. But we want to like post quotes and stuff. We want to have shareable content. So if Ali posts something about fasting, if it's on an ugly graphic, I'm a guarantee right now I will not share it. I'm sorry. That's just because I have a look about my Instagram. We all do, right? Not saying Ali's graphics suck, but if she has the same color scheme all the time and it's the same like aesthetically pleasing look, I'm more apt to share it. So let me give you guys some examples. Okay. So like under Instagram posts, you have all of these really aesthetically pleasing backgrounds, really nice fonts that are nice and easy on the eyes. They did this for us, you guys, because they know that people like the way these look. They know that this looks professional. Okay. I love that we like to create our own things, and you can absolutely do that with a template. So we're just cutting your work time in half. Finding on Pinterest this image to put on this background, and then finding this image off of Google, like, it saves you so much time and work. And if you're still struggling, like, oh my gosh, here's my Canva, I can't freaking figure this out. Guess what? It's shareable. I can help you with that exact Canva design. I can help you edit it. I can show you. I could actually pull it up while you're working on it and do it with you. It saves like pretty much instantly. So once I edit something, you're going to see it on your end. I can also do things on my phone while it's on the computer. Like for my presentations, I do it all on my phone, but then I look at it while it's on the computer, so I know it's formatted correctly. If you want to provide tips to people, you can type in tips at the top and you can edit this. It says 3 tips. Okay. This is for your followers. You want them to share 3 tips on why they shouldn't be drinking alcohol at 8 a.m. Okay. They're going to want to share it because it's formatted properly. And it doesn't look like Jessica Ruckle just called them out if it says my Instagram handle on it. I don't know. It's weird. It's psychology. Okay. So just playing around with it. Invest at least 30 minutes in Canva YouTubes. Okay. I know that this is brief and it's kind of sucky because it's on our phones, but this is what we work from. So yes, you can master it from your laptop, but are you actually carrying that around when you're making a graphic on the fly? Probably not. So master it, you guys. Make it your thing that you focus on this week. Ask us questions. Be like, hey, where was that background thing again? We can tell you it's under elements or it's under, whatever. But I want you guys to really focus on that so that we can start implementing Canva in everything we do. It will be more uniform. If you're hosting a challenge and you say, hey, leaders, I want to host a challenge. This is my color scheme. This is the graphic I chose. We can literally take that same graphic and add all the things to it and we all will match. Like, it's amazing. I get so excited. I love matching and like uniform things. So what else do we want to talk about?
Also, okay, so monthly newsletters. The monthly newsletter that I make as a template, and then I share it to all of you, so then you can go and edit it with your information for your teams. This is how you do that. So I haven't got July out because it was crazy, but that's what I'm going to focus on this weekend, is getting that out to all of you. So then you can go and you can be like, I don't know if I can. Oh, I can share my screen. Can I share my screen really quick?
Yeah. Do I need to do anything?
I don't think so. It says I can share it. So, all right. I am going to share my screen really quick. Oh, wait, maybe not. Post disabled. Okay. So I don't think I can right now, but I want to, let me get it in front of my eyes so I can see like what I'm actually trying to tell you guys.
I made you a host.
Oh, okay. Where is my, oh, there it is. Cause I actually already started making it for, okay, so can you see?
Yep.
Okay, so these are all my things. This is the newsletter that I make for all of us, right? So I already switched it to July. I got a cool little picture. Like Caitlin was saying, you can literally change to this whole color scheme, right?
To match the waves.
To match the waves. But in here, so let me zoom in. So in here, when it says all this stuff is still pretty much June stuff, but over here, when it says a huge thank you and it has my information, when I share this to you, then you can go in and edit it to your information. You can put whatever you want in these little things. If you're doing a giveaway for your, your team in particularly, you can do whatever you want in here. And that's what I want. I want you guys to be able to take, the new whatever stuff that you want to, and I want you to customize it for you.
Or say, I'm not sending this. Can you send it for me?
Yes.
Because we only send these things to our level ones unless we know you're not doing it. And that's fine if you're not, but we just need to know so that we can provide the information to your teams.
Right. Cami, and your hand was raised.
That's what I was actually just going to ask, because I've never received one of those, and I was just curious how you get one. So,
So usually I had put it in the leaders chat, and then would you clicked on it, then it would bring up Canva. So if you didn't have Canva, it wouldn't have done anything.
Right.
So Allie, your hand is up next.
So one of the areas I've always gotten stumped with Canva is when I want to add brand new text to it. So I click the plus, add text. It comes up with all these like the first one in the list is like a neon one or whatever. And I just can't seem to figure out just how to add text and then change it to like normal font.
Okay, so I know exactly what you're talking about over here. And this does kind of look different, but it still has the same sparkle, this kind of stuff. So if you just add heading, this is going to give you a regular text to do like, team, whatever. And then you can, on your phone, it obviously looks a little different, but then you can go and change to whatever font you want.
Okay.
And it will give you recommended, like it shows right there, that match up with what you have already used.
Yep. So.
And if you add your own, does it also read it and like do the color template thing?
Yes. So you can change your color right here. Okay. You can change the size. I mean, I don't really use this to change the size. I honestly use this to change the size, but it gives you the whole color scheme palettes right here, depending on what pictures you have. So this one right here is because I put this, the referral bonus picture. And then obviously this one is because of the waves.
Okay. That was a big one for me. So thank you.
Good.
But I want you guys to be able to, and even if it works for you, that I send you guys a blank, like, this doesn't have all this wording, or would you want all the wording and then you change it slightly?
I like the wording.
Okay. So, I mean, it's literally very easy to do either. And but that's like my goal is I want you guys to be able to take this and then take it to your level ones to do, and then you to teach your leaders to do the same for their teams.
Right. Yep. Just another way to get the message out. What's going on this month?
Yeah.
What else? Anything else you wanted to share, Boo?
I don't think so. I can stop sharing right now.
Okay.
I wanted to say something for the planners, specifically Allie and Cam. When you have Canva Pro, it literally tells you that you get to set up your brand kit, which is specifically Allie speaking for this. When you're starting your Instagram, you get to make your own brand kit, which is that will always show up in the pictures. Like I already have one, so I'm going to go to menu on my phone. Hang on, I'm talking. And I'll go to tools and it's brand, and I had used a photo just to try. Now, do you see this color palette? So I will always have this. I can make different kits and stuff, so you can kind of, you know, pick. But what I really wanted to show you guys was the content planner. Like this is something that really excites me. You can map out like what it is that you've done. So like I'm going to hit the little plus sign here. If I can do it, and post, click post. Here's all these templates. Here's my projects and stuff that I've worked on. So we'll say like, I'm just going to click summer party, right? Then I can select a channel. Oh, I'm going to put it to Instagram business. I don't have anything linked to it, but it literally schedules it and puts it out there for you. So if you're batching content, boom, it's all on Canva Pro. Like I thought that was like super bomb.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Either. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
It's like, oh, I'm lazy today. Well, guess what, baby? You can work from your bed. So
when you say it puts it out for you, is it linked to your Instagram and literally
you have
post
to
it?
link it. Yes,
Oh
I
my
think
God.
so. I think so. I've never done it. I would actually like to try it, but yeah, I just hadn't messed with it too much.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
easy.
batch your content, you guys. Batch your freaking content.
Yeah, when I was pregnant, they had a different app that I scheduled a quote to go off every day, just every single day, and I became the quote person. People would follow me just for my quotes, but I was lazy and tired, and so I was just like, I'm gonna schedule it. It's really smart for you guys to schedule it if you can. Okay, what else? Any other like? I'm thinking of this, and I didn't see you talk about it. No. Okay, there's going to be questions that come up. I want you to put it in the chat when you do. I'm going to upload this to our Triumph YouTube channel, and then I will share it and just mess around with it. 30 minutes. I want you guys to share a graphic in the chat of something you created today or tomorrow, just to show us like, hey, I made this in Canva. I'm really proud of myself. Okay. It could be even like, it's a quote that you like. Okay. I don't care what it is, or your kid's chore chart. I've done that before too. Like it could be literally anything. All right. Any other questions, comments, snide remarks? No. Okay. I'm going to stop our recording. I'm rolling.